Hello everybody, it's another day and there's another job to do. So last week I didn't put it on video, but my wife's windshield wiper blade was damaged, so I replaced it with one of these. This is an extra. I bought more because they were on sale, but the reason why I had to replace it was because I might have accidentally hit this kind of hard when I was shoveling the snow off the car, and something inside snapped, so it was like wobbling back and forth, and when the windshield wiper was on, it was making a clicking sound. So I replaced it with the whole set here. But today I got notified last week, but I was too lazy to do it. I told her I'd do it this week. You notice this rear one is not in too good of a shape. So I'm thinking what happened was there was a lot of ice buildup here, and my wife probably turned it on, and then it just like ripped everything apart because the ice was sticking to the rubber here. But in this case, this top part here is not damaged, so you don't have to buy a whole new set. You can buy this little rubber piece at the end, and off camera, in preparation, I kind of pried it off a little bit. It was all the way in here, and I pried it off with the screwdriver like this, so that it's just easier to get it off with one hand while filming. But all you do is you just pull it, and this whole thing should come off, along with these metal pieces here on the side. And then now we can just replace this rubber piece instead of buying a whole new set. And as a matter of fact, this small piece is more expensive than the big piece in front. This, I checked, it was around $36 Canadian. Well, the front piece cost me less than half that. But anyways, I'm going to pause the video now and we'll go inside. Okay, we're back inside. This is the pieces I took off from the wiper blade from my wife's car. And this is what I bought from Amazon. I bought it a while back, over a year ago. I did it once already. But this is, I believe I got the 24-inch pack, and there was like 4 to 6. 1 second. Let me try to open this up. But yeah, so this I believe is a 24-inch one. Right, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to get my power scissors here and cut it to size. And we'll be back. And we are back. As you can see, I trimmed off the rubber piece to size. I inserted these silver side metal pieces in. That gives it strength and makes it straight. Also off camera, it's hard to pick up, but you see here I put crazy glue on this side and on the other end, and that's, I don't know if it will help, but hopefully it'll reinforce those ends a little bit more, so maybe it'll be harder to tear apart and make it last a little longer. But these clips and the tape here is just to hold these metal side pieces in place, because they tend to fall off very easily. For example, you see there like that, it'll fall off very easily if I don't secure them somehow, so that's what that's for. But let me put this together, and I will meet you outside in a little bit. Okay, so now we are outside, and my goal is just to insert this rubber blade into these sections here, here, and here. It's a little more tricky than just pulling it out. So my technique here is, I discovered through trial and error, I'm going to go through here first, then slide it all the way through, and then go back a bit, and then slide it in this way. Now I can't show you the process because I'm going to need 2 hands to do this, but I'll be back to show you the final product, I guess, or the final results. So see you in a bit. Okay, so now I managed to drag these silver pieces, side pieces, extended past this area here, so it gives me room to slide it in here. Now it was kind of tricky by myself. If you have someone to help you push this thing in, because I found that the hardest part, and I had to use a screwdriver here to pry it up and then use my other hand to push the metal pieces forward. But then after that, all I have to do is push these back that way, and I'm gonna do that just with the little clip. Oops, it fell on the ground, but I'm just gonna push it forward like this and it should go in properly. But I'll have to do that off camera. Can't do that with one hand, so I will be back. So here we have the final finished results. As you can see, the rubber piece is in place, my wiper blade is fixed, and now my wife is no longer nagging at me. In conclusion, I hope you found some of this information useful. If you did, please consider liking and or subscribing. I do have a full-time job, so this is my side hustle. I don't know when, if ever, it will make me money, but I will try to find the time to do it on a regular basis. So until next time, just do stuff!